Alright, so I'm a little bit late starter when it comes to Paramount Plus's Yellowstone. I just got into it starting in season 3. Overall, I think it's an absolutely amazing series. In the future, here on Rants will be doing episode reviews of each episode of Yellowstone season 4 and the upcoming 1883 spin-off series of it, starring Tim McGraw, Faith Hill, Sam Elliott, and so on. Now, season 4 has been a long wait for me. A long wait, especially with what went on at the end of season 3, which I'm going to talk about in an upcoming video here on Rancher Us, just to kind of give my expectations of what I hope for and what I expect out of season 4 of Yellowstone. Now, we finally got a date and some news of some of the things that's going to be going on in season 4. So let's just go ahead and let's get right into it. We already knew it was coming back. Look, that was just a given. It's the most famous show on Paramount Plus. It's one of the best shows on television on our Paramount Network. Keep calling it Paramount Plus. I don't know if that's the name of it or not. But anyways, Paramount Network has renewed Yellowstone for season 4. The Duttons will return on Paramount Network on November 7th for 2 all-new episodes. Joining the season 4 cast will be actors Jackie Weaver and Piper Perabo. Now, goes on to state, Paramount Network reassured fans that season 4 would be worth the wait, and they definitely kept their promise. After months of anticipation, the network confirmed that Yellowstone will return on Sunday, November 7th, with 2 back-to-back episodes, which is going to be great. Which is absolutely going to be great. I love it when they do the back-to-back episodes. I just hope it's a little bit better than what Mayans MC did with their back-to-back episodes, where it started off slow. Hopefully that won't be the case with Yellowstone. It's never been the case before, so I wouldn't think it would be. Anyways, it says, after months of anticipation, the network confirmed that Yellowstone will return on Sunday, November 7th, and of course the back-to-back episodes. Right after the second episode airs, keep watching for a first look at 1883 and Mayor of Kingstown, 2 brand new shows in the Yellowstone universe that will stream on Paramount Plus later this year. Now, a little bit, it's just a little bit of spoilers on this. It says, given the way the third season ended, Beth, Casey, and John, will they survive? We know that season 4 will be just as dramatic as ever. Evan Kelsey as Bill, who plays Monica, isn't sure how the show will move forward. The end of season 3 is the most jaw-dropping, and I'm wondering how they'll move forward. It's funny because Taylor, who plays Sheridan, has always told us that he knows how the show is going to end, and I'd love to know she tells Good Housekeeping. Wes Bentley, who plays Jamie, is excited to explore more of Jamie's complicated past in season 4. Where does Jamie end up? I'd like to know. He confesses, I'm also excited to see who he really is because he spent his whole life not really being himself. I think we're starting to get pieces of that now. So I think it's going to be really interesting to see. And that's actually going to be a really big deal. I'm excited about Wes Bentley's character simply because, is he turning out to be the main villain of the show? Like, is this how this show is going to end, with basically the end all of Jamie? Seems like they've been kind of setting that up. That was one of the things that annoyed me through seasons 1 through 3, or until the end of season 3, close to the end, is Beth's always antagonistic approach towards Jamie. At first I couldn't understand it, and then they kind of put this little thing about, oh, well, he's responsible for not being able to have kids and all of that, and which I guess was an okay thing to explore. I felt like it was a little bit too out there, especially since it wasn't explored in seasons 1 and 2. Because, in season 1 and 2, it just felt like she hated him simply because he was weak. He wasn't trustworthy and things like that. But then we find out it's a little bit more personal than that. So I'm just excited to see if Jamie actually is the betrayer, if he's the one that's behind these attacks on his family, and just what's in store for him next. I think they're setting him up to be the big baddie. It says, hopefully this means the show will uncover more details about Jamie's history, his pregnant ex-girlfriend, for example, Beth's relationship with Rip, and Jimmy's future. I think Jimmy's future is just, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be anything. We know what's going to happen with him. Cole Hauser, who plays Rip, has stayed quiet about what's to come on Dutton Ranch, but mentioned a deadline that everybody's in danger in Montana after the Bombshell Season 3 finale. The show will follow a new format in the coming season due to Paramount Network's rebranding. The plan is to present the show as a cinematic experience, possibly programming 2 episodes in a single night with limited commercial interruptions. According to Variety, fewer commercials, 2 episodes per night. We're in. Yeah, I'm definitely in on that one. And then, of course, it talks about whether the cast is returning. Looks like Kelly Riley will be returning. Luke Grimes. It looks like they're going to probably be back. And, of course, Kevin Costner. He's not going out like this. I think that's just a given. And them showing him alive at the very end, I think you probably know that he's probably not going to succumb to his injuries. But at least that's my take on it. I think he's absolutely and totally safe. So let's get into some of the new cast members that will be showing up. Jackie Weaver will play Caroline Warner, the CEO of Market Equities, that is trying to crush the hold that John Dutton has on his sprawling Montana ranch. Piper Perabo will play a protester from Portland who is against the state-funded police force that protects industrialized farming and the killing of animals. Catherine Kelly will play a vet tech who strikes up a relationship with a Dutton Ranch cowboy. Who do you think it'll be? Probably going to be one of those that we already know, like a Jimmy. But anyways, Ben Little will play Carter, a youth reminiscent of a young Rip whom the Duttons gave a home. Now that's kind of an interesting little thing. Ben Little will play Carter, a youth reminiscent of a young Rip. I can tell you I can tell you a little bit about what I think this character is going to actually be. I think Beth is going to survive. And I think I think Rip and Beth are going to get married. And since she have kids, that will probably be one that they adopt. Because it's weird that they put in there reminiscent of a young Rip. That's what I think. But anyways, guys, this is all the information I got over Season 4, November 7th. And then we get, not only do we get 2 episodes of this, we get to, experience what 1883 is going to be like. That's really exciting for me. To be honest with you, I kind of wish 1883 would have come out before Yellowstone, but who knows? Might not have been as successful. Might have been the right way to do it. I just always hate when they start a show and then they got to show a prequel of everything, but that's just how Hollywood is run now. But anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think. Are y'all excited for Season 4? Do you think that, Casey, John, and Beth, do you think that they've lived? Do you think they've died? What do you think Rip's take is going to be on it? Do you think Jamie's going to be the main villain of this series going forth? And will Kevin Costner return? But as always, guys, let me know what y'all think down below. And as always, thanks for watching. Y'all take care.